Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum. We are still at the 2.4 definite integral, but now this will be the fourth learning objective. D, determine the volume of a solid bounded by a curve and the x-axis, ataupun find the volume of a solid bounded by a curve and the y-axis. I call this as case number one. How about case number two? Case number two is just the volume bounded by the two curves. How about case number three? Case number three is just the volume bounded by a line and a curve. So it's almost the same as the area of a region, but this learning objective, this goal we will focus on the volume of the region instead. Okay, so please bear with me. This will be the um, volume. Welcome to the volume of a solid of the revolution. Okay, so let's go to the first case. Case number one, a curve and the x-axis. Here we go. So this is the case of the curve and the x-axis, okay? Between the curve and the x-axis. Kenapa saya tahu dan macam mana saya tahu soalan itu adalah case number one? Sebenarnya senang saja. We will only be given a curve, which is y equals to square root x, and there will also x-axis there. Kalau macam mana saya nak tahu kalau y-axis pula? So the y-axis here, it will give me a curve. There is only one curve, okay? There is only one curve and also the line of y. Okay, kali ni soalan ini dia tak bagi y-axis tapi dia sebut y equal to something. Okay, I would say this is a trick question lah, or smart question. Kena bijak sikit. So it's okay. You will be good by practice. Okay, kita akan buat sebanyak yang mungkin dalam tutorial nanti, so don't worry. Lama kelamaan you akan nampak macam mana nak tahu, oh ni kes 1, kes 2, kes 3. Don't worry, you will be fine. So let's learn. Let's just focus on how do we find the volume from a curve, and then having a x-axis and also a line. Okay, let's look at what I did here, which is sketch and shade. And so this is my curve, y equals to square root of x, and then this is my line, x equals to 2. And so how do I get the region R? The region R should be enclosed, should be bounded. Bounded mean ditutup lah, shaded region mesti tertutup. So macam mana nak tutupkan dia? Kenalah letak this thing, kenalah letak the x-axis. What I meant here is kenalah lukis the x-axis here. So bila you lukis the x-axis, barulah you nampak, oh the graph, the region has been closed, where this is the region that we want. This is the region R yang kita nak. So just always remember, region mesti tertutup, tak boleh terbuka. Okay, please remember, semua ni mestilah take into account very very seriously. Sebab dengan 3 info ni lah akan memberikan you the shaded region R. Okay, please bear in mind, segala info tentang daripada soalan tu memang sangat penting lah. Okay, here we go. Find the volume revolving. Okay, revolving the region about the x-axis. So revolving about the x-axis means this. Saya buat arrow. Arrow means rotating. Revolving means rotating. Okay guys? Revolving bermaksud rotate. So dia akan rotate pada x-axis. Rotate about the x-axis. That is what it means. So let me show you what the graph will be like. Kalau kita rotatekan benda ni, kita akan nampak opposite dia. Okay? And then disebabkan ini volume, jadi dia ada space. Bila dia ada space, dia ada sort of like bulatan supaya dia nampak 3D lah. Daripada 2D shape, nampaklah 3D. And so the region is here. Okay, so basically we are trying to find the volume of a region bounded. Volume means dia akan rotate dekat mana yang dia minta. So basically hanya ada 2 choice. Setiap soalan dia akan kata dia nak rotate pada x-axis ataupun dia nak rotate pada y-axis. So ikut soalan tu nak macam mana. So you don't have to worry. Dia akan bagi tahu dalam soalan. So now let's find the volume. What's the formula? So dalam formula volume, of course akan mempunyai integral and dx or dy, itu adalah persoalannya. So tips dekat sini, ada satu tips lah yang dengan cepatnya untuk menyelesaikan soalan volume adalah kalau dia kata dia rotate pada x-axis, bermaksud dia sedang nak cari dx. Okay, I repeat ya. Kalau dia kata dia nak rotate pada x-axis, bermaksud kita solve dalam integral dx sahaja. So dy cancel. Kalau dia kata dia rotate pada y-axis, barulah you letak dy. But this question, they say to us, we want to rotate it about the x-axis. Therefore, you only use x. Therefore, the limit should be x as well. Dekat sini dah confirm betul. Tak perlu pakai yang lain, tak boleh. Okay, we just have to follow this. Please hafal these tips. These tips will be very useful untuk you all, okay? So volume ini specialnya dia akan mempunyai pi dan juga squared. And then itu je lah perbezaan dia dengan area of a region. Area of a region ada integral and the function, but extranya pada volume ni sebab dia ada pi and also the squared. Kenapa dua ni wujud? Because as I drew for you all just now that tadi kan saya lukis kan? So tadi kan saya lukis the the 3D shape where I show you that there is a circle there, isn't it? So 3D shape ini menunjukkan pada you all bahawa kita sedang buat 3D shapes. 3D shape mesti ada circle. So circle di sini bermaksud pi. Pi meaning circle. Therefore dalam formula ada pi. And then kenapa squared? It is just because the opposite. When you rotate it, we have like a twin. Therefore, a twin means a square. Okay? I hope you cukup faham dah konsep ini. Saya tak perlu explain lagi, okay? And so let's solve this volume. So inside here will be the function y. Kenapa sini function y? Because hujung-hujung adalah x. X limit and dx. Of course, dalam ni mesti opposite alphabet lah, which is the y function, okay? So now our job is just to fill in the integral. So our integral here saya tak fill in lagi, which is the limit should be from 0 until 2. How do I know the limit is 0 until 2? Because our shaded region here show that the region yang kita nak saja is from 0 until 2. Therefore 0 until 2 will be the integral there. Will be inside of the integral sahaja. Bukan nombor lain selain daripada 0 dan 2. Okay, and so we simplify it. Bukan simplify, kita solve it. Masukkan the function y. The function y here is square root of x. So masukkan square root of x. And don't forget to put the squared. This is the most important ya. Dalam volume, dua ni penting. Student mungkin senang lupa lah kot, the pi and the square root. Okay, tapi tolong ingat, inilah the core of volume. Tanpa dua ni, tak ada maksud volume. Okay, and so we close it with dx. And so we are ready to integrate it. We will get pi x squared over 2. And so don't forget to put the limit and then subs in the limit into the function yang kita sudah pun integrate. And so this will be the value of the volume, which is 2 pi. And don't forget to put the unit cube. Unit cube bermaksud this is specifically for volume semata-mata, bukan area. So please bear in mind to put the unit so that you are very clear you are doing the volume thing. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Determine the volume of a solid. I'm sorry. I should read the question instead. Question 6. Okay, we are still at this case number 1 ya. Please bear in mind kita masih dalam case number 1. Cumanya kali ni adalah case yang di mana a curve and the y-axis. Okay, so let's see lah how the question will look like. So find the volume, blah blah blah, by rotating the region bounded by this, and this about the y-axis. So kali ni dia rotate pada y-axis pula. So sebelum kita rotatekan daripada 2D menjadi 3D shape, make sure what do? We sketch it first lah. We sketch it the cubic graph first. So this is the cubic graph. Saya lukis penuh. And then apa lagi dia minta? Dia minta the y equals to 8. So this is my line, the y equals to 8. You boleh pakai dotted line, ataupun kalau you tak nak pakai dotted line, you can use you can use the straight line instead. Okay, tak ada salah pun. So of course, kita dah dapat satu line. Oh god. Kita dah tahu dua line. My dear. Okay, so dua line di sini, kenapa dia tak nak? So this is dual line, our straight line, and the cubic graph. And then how do we close the region? Of course, we need to have another information, which is x equals to 0. So x equals to 0 ini sebenarnya apa? Sebenarnya adalah y-axis. My god. I didn't realize it until I want to teach this to you guys, that the core thing about this question adalah these two. Having a curve and also having to know the y-axis. Okay, and therefore we know that this is case number 1. Oh my god, this is so amazing. Sorry, tadi saya tak perasan tentang x equal to 0 means the y-axis. So therefore, we have the curve, we have the line, and we should close it at the y-axis given there. And so this is the region R. Okay, is it called region R? Okay, dia tak panggil region R, tapi tak apa. As long as you know this is the region, and you will be fine. Okay, so this is the perfect region that we want, and then we are going to rotate it at the y-axis. So let's do it. So this is our region, and then we want to rotate it. And do you want me to lukis? So let's say this is the twin of the 2D shape, and then this will be the circle of the pie, and this will be the shaded region, and so this is the 3D shape. Ta-da! The 3D shape is like a cone, berbentuk cone yang atas ni kosong. Region bawah tu je yang kita fokuskan. So basically, as long as you know that volume has a shape, it's already enough. Okay, no need to know more. For your syllabus, for your level, it's enough that you already understand that the volume has pi and as well as the square. And this thing kali ini sebabkan dia rotate pada apa ni? Pada y-axis. Okay, it's rotating about the y-axis. Soalan yang kata dia rotate dekat y-axis, therefore you don't have to be afraid. It will always be dy. Okay, sebab soalan yang kata rotate, this is the tips ya. Again, I say this again. Kalau dia kata rotate about the y-axis, just use dy. Don't need to argue anymore. Just use it, dy. Therefore, the limit is also y, and so you just have to figure out where is the limit that you want to use. So this will be 8, this will be 0, and so the limit will be from 0 until 8. Okay, so 0 until 8 there. Let's go. This is 0 and this is 8. And so what's the inside function here? The inside function here will undoubtedly there's just function of x inside there. Okay? So tak perlu lagi ragu, tak perlu lagi sangsi, hanya pakai sahaja formula ini dan poof, dapat jawapan. Just that you have to know very good. Just that you have to be very good in integrating the function. So now you are ready to put in the function. Okay, so let's go, whether you know it or not. So I put the square dulu. Okay, so now function kita mestilah dalam bentuk x. X should be equal. So in this case kita diberi y equals to x cube. So now kita nak jadikan x sebagai subjek. Of course kita kena cube rootkan both side. So I cube root both side I will get X bersamaan dengan Y cube root. Cube root of Y to the power of 1 over 3. Okay, saya letak power sebab apa? Sebab senang saya nak integrate nanti. So this is it. You have to know how to change, jadikan X pula sebagai subject, the function, and then you will get everything is in terms of Y. Whenever everything is in terms of Y, you are now ready to integrate it. So let's go. So it will give me 0, 8 y to the power of 2 over 3 dy. And here we go, barulah kita integrate dia, kita akan dapat berapa ni? 5 per 3 over 5 per 3. Don't forget to put the limit, which is 0, 8. 0, 8. Okay, and so I already integrated for you here. And then I simplify it and substitute the value of 8 and 0. And then here is my answer. My volume is 96 over 5. 96 per 5 pi. 96 over 5 pi unit cube. That is my answer.